Hello again. Nobody, not an economist, not a prime minister, not even a government, has all the right answers. But every country can find them through debate. Usually, a strong opposition and an independent press points out mistakes, and the government corrects course. In India, even though many of the issues I have raised have been raised by independent commentators and the opposition in recent years, the dominant narrative still is that all is well. That is in part because the mainstream press, with notable exceptions, has been overly pliant in becoming the government's voice. Now, I have personal experience of this. A number of journalists from the mainstream media tell me that they're no longer allowed to interview me because of orders from the top. For all these reasons, respected international indicators measuring the strength of Indian democracy have weakened significantly over the last decade. Now, if India is to do well economically, its democracy needs to recover its old strengths. For democracy is not just about free and fair elections, though in India today, even this is being tested as opposition leaders get arrested and the tax authorities try to grab opposition party funds. Democracy is also about what happens after elections. We will have a far stronger economy and country if the government sets policy after building consensus, allows criticism, and corrects course after hearing out all its critics, instead of trying to discredit or suppress them. A functioning democracy ensures that governments that do not listen or correct course get thrown out. But of course, if the government suppresses dissent, or people and the press self-censor, there can be a sense that all is well, and the government can get re-elected repeatedly until the lived reality of everyday life shows up the big lie. In other words, the best economic reform India can undertake today is to strengthen its democracy so that government has a way by which it can navigate, a way that is truer than one that is obtained by suppressing all dissent. We need to move, as legal expert Gautam Bhatia says, from a culture of authority where government is never questioned to a culture of justification where the government constantly has to justify its actions. Once again, it is a task for the government we elect in 2024.